The Life and Times of Horatio Nelson, 1758 to 1805. Why did the people of the United Kingdom put him on top of this stone's column? Well, because he beat the French at that Battle of Trafalgar and saved the United Kingdom from being conquered. The monument was built in 1840-43 to a design by William Railton at a cost of £47,000, equivalent to $5 million today. And the lions, don't forget those lions. The 4 bronze lions designed by Sir Edwin Landseer were added in 1867. People love to climb on these lions. And the fountains, well, they were added in 1845. Mermaids, dolphins and tritons came later. HMS Victory was Nelson's flagship at Cape Trafalgar, Spain. Let's go back to the start when Horatio was born in the village of Burnham Thorpe, Norfolk. There it is, 29 September 1758. He was the 6th of 11 children of a vicar. Horatio Nelson as a young boy, from a picture at National Maritime Museum. Nelson waiting and wanting to go to sea. Jack Barnett, 21, as a sea cadet aged 12, and then with other cadets. Nelson went to Paston Grammar School in North Walsham, Norfolk. There it is. He also went to King Edward VI School in Norwich. There that is. He then joined the Navy. When Horatio's mother died, her brother, Captain Maurice Suckling, agreed to take the boy to sea. After a year's basic training, he went to his uncle's ship, the HMS Reasonable. In 1777, he passed the exams to become a lieutenant. Here's a petty officer. Here's a lieutenant. Here's Nelson. And here's a gun crew. You can see the cannon gun behind them. Nelson rose through the ranks, becoming a captain at the age of 20. He'd passed his lieutenant's exam in 1777. A year later, he was promoted to captain. He developed a reputation for personal valour and firm grasp of tactics. But he also was related to Controller of the Navy, who was in charge of estimating yearly stock and the like. It's not what you know, it's who you know. Injuries to Nelson during his battles. Nelson fought in the capture of Corsica, where he was wounded and lost part sight in one eye. There it is, a head wound. He took part in the Battle of Santa Cruz. The attack failed and he lost his right arm. Where did ordinary sailors come from? Groups of sailors known as press gangs would visit pubs and inns in ports and grab men and take them off to serve in the Navy as sailors. Sometimes they paid the men a shilling to sign on, equivalent to £5 today, but not always. The large size of the Royal Navy meant they needed lots of recruits, however they got them. There are two sides in this Battle of Trafalgar. 33 enemy ships, French and Spanish, against 27 British ships. Nelson sent them this flag message to all crews. England expects that every man will do his duty. England expects that every man will do his duty. It's difficult to estimate how many guns went off, hundreds probably. The battle was Britain's greatest naval victory. Nelson was fired upon by somebody up in the rigging. A sniper. He put snipers up there so that they could look down on the decks and fire at people. Here's how one painter imagined the scene on the 21st of October 1805. Nelson was killed. His body was put in a lead-lined coffin and filled with brandy to preserve the body, and brought back to England, where he was given a state funeral. Look at that, just when you're winning the battle, the leader gets killed. The funeral of Lord Nelson on 9th of January 1806 was a vast spectacle, at the time probably the largest public event in London's long history. He was placed on a gun carriage and dragged to St. Paul's Cathedral, where he was placed in the Crypt. Here's his coffin. In that crypt of St. Paul's Cathedral in the centre of London, Horatio Viscount Nelson. On a recent visit to Chichester, I was surprised to see a statue of Admiral Lord Nelson with Sir George Murray in the High Street. I wonder why he was there. Well, perhaps you can find out. For more details, go to Google. Here's how he looked with his decorations. This is by Lemuel Francis Abbott. Thank you for watching The Life and Times of Horatio Nelson. Please subscribe or make a comment, or both. I'm Jack Barnett 21.